I will be the best. Headed out for change, I just started on my quest. Yeah, the world will know my name, I'm excited, I'm obsessed. No one in my way but myself and a test. Yeah, I will be the best, yeah, I will be the best. Life is just a game, I'll be playing till I rest. I'll be there to claim my own spot among the best. Deep within my mind, I'll put all my fear to rest. Cause I will be the best, yeah, I will be the best.
Hello, 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 brothers and sisters, peace be upon you all. Pray you're all doing well. Thank God for another day of freedom. Yeah, it hit me today, man. It really hit me. Yesterday, we were back on it to a new start and everything. Today, the mood was low. Some urges today as well. Jeez. Some urges today as well. Like we weren't just back there in the pit, in the midst of it. Man. It's not worth it. It's really not worth doing. This whole PMO thing is really not worth it. And I'm thinking, like, I've had a lifetime of experience at this point to know that it's not worth it. Nearly 19 years, at that point, the PMO addiction itself is old enough to watch PMO in it. Because 19 years. Ridiculous. It's not worth it. It has never been worth it. One of the things I was talking about with my friend, my accountability partner, he's saying, even if the video that you were going to go and see was a 10 out of 10 video, it was the perfect video, it was so arousing, and it was just amazing to look at, all the visuals, the audio, the whole thing, everything was on point. You'd still want to quit it. You'd still want to say this is garbage and be done. That itself wouldn't be worth it. And you know that's not what you get all the time anyway. But even if that was the case, you'd still want to be done with it. You'd still say it's ruining my life and I can't spend any more time here than I already have, and I need to get out of this. I want to be free of this. And that is not the mindset that I had on Sunday when I gave in to that desire. Like somewhere in my mind, everything was all twisted up and upside down, and I was thinking, yeah, it's worth the price. I'm going to pay this cost. It makes 0 sense. It's never worth it. Like that. Even go back to just a few videos ago, how happy I was, how excited I was about life, how much, so many good things going on, so many good things going on. Now it's slowly rebuilding, picking up the pieces, right? So it's not worth doing. It's really not. And today I could tell, because I'm still reading the Freedom Model, and I can tell that I'm not quite there yet. That there's still things in my head that need to be unraveled, unpacked, and reorganized, so that the belief is solid that it's genuinely not worth doing. Because there's still scenarios, there's still situations and circumstances going on upstairs where it's like, yeah, well, in this case, yeah, I mean, PMO does like a good idea in that position, right? Like if that happens, yeah. It's like no, man, no. It's always going to be garbage. It's always going to be such a painful price to pay. You know? Like I spoke to my mother. And she's saying, I it's like, she couldn't get it. She was so upset. Like, why is it always after the relapse that's when you come and discuss things? Like, why can't you discuss before? She's talking about like AA sponsorships and that kind of things. Like, you know, the whole point of a sponsor and accountability partner is you talk to them when it's like, bro, I really want to drink right now. It's like, you do it before. You don't do it after. You're not just calling them to let them know that you failed again. Like, call someone when you're in danger. But it's like, I knew I could call someone. I knew I could. And calling someone would have saved me. I didn't want to be saved. And that's the problem. I wanted to do it. I really wanted to do it. That's why I did. And now, I'm here dealing with the aftermath, with all the negative consequences there as a result. And it's like, it's never worth it. But I've known that, you know? It's not new knowledge to know that it's not worth it. I mean, that's why we're all here on this journey. But it's getting to the point where it's so solid as a foundation that there's no longer any internal argument going on about, well, maybe it's worth it because of this, or maybe that makes it worth it. No, it never is. It never is. The price to pay is too much. It's too painful. Like, my mother was like, how many times are you going to seek forgiveness for the same thing? How many times are you going to repent for doing the same thing? You know, and she's right. She's right. It's the exact same story, you know? It's just different variations of the same story. You know? It's really not worth it. Like, I know I'm getting this progress. I want more than just progress. I want to get out of it, and I'm aware, I'm acknowledging that there's still a lot of work. I believe I can get the work done on this journey itself, so that, God willing, this can be it, right? Like, it's probably gonna take some. If I get pen and paper and just really lay out all the mental arguments that are going on that's making me feel like it's worth paying a price when it really isn't, and encounter them, I believe that will be helpful. You know, I believe that will be helpful. But I want to get to that point where I truly, it's not enough to know. I know it logically. I know it, right? But when those times come, the emotion isn't there. It's not, the emotion is saying, no, it is. It's worth doing. Let's go do it. Let's go do it now. Let's go do it now. No, I don't want to call nobody. No, I don't want to go for a walk. No, I don't want to, I don't want to be talked out of not doing it. I want to do it. That's the problem. 30 years old this year. Did not think I'm still gonna be here doing PMO, but at the same time, if I'm making all these decisions that lead to PMO, then yeah, it's not like the calendar is somehow going to save you. It doesn't matter how old you are. There's people in their 60s in this community, and beyond. And beyond. You know? And beyond. So yeah. Gotta keep going. We will find these answers. We will find them. God willing. Brothers and sisters, we can all do this. Peace.
This life is a journey worth taking. Every breath in it is sacred. It gets hard and frustrating, but trust me, you just gotta embrace it.